18 Can Federer Nadal revive vintage final? Melbourne, Australia. App, men to watch at the Australian Open, where play begins Monday. _ RAFAEL Nadal. Seeded, 1. Age, 31. Country, Spain. 2017 match record, 66-11. 2017 singles titles, 6. Career singles titles, 75. Major titles, 16. Australian Open, 09. French Open, 05, 06, 07, 08, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. Wimbledon, 08, 10. US Open, 10, 13, 17. Last 5 Australian Opens, 17 lost in final, 16 first round, 15 quarter-finals, 14 final, 13 did not play. Topspin, returned from lengthy injury layoffs last year to reach the Australian Open final, seeded 9th, and renewed his vintage rivalry with Roger Federer, who won in 5 sets. Went on to win his 10th French Open title, becoming the 3rd man to win majors in teens, 20s and 30s, and the US Open. Finished 2017 atop the rankings, becoming the oldest year-end number 1 in the history of ATP rankings. His preparation has been hampered by a right knee injury that has restricted him to 2 exhibition events at the start of the season. Until his shocking 1 straight round loss to Fernando Verdasco in 2016, had reached the quarterfinals or better at every Australian Open he had contested since 2007. Roger Federer seeded, 2 age, 36 country, Switzerland 2017 match record, 52-5 2017 singles titles, 7 career singles titles, 95 major titles, 19, Australian Open, 04, 06, 07, 10, 17, French Open, 09, Wimbledon, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 09, 12, 17, US Open, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08. Last 5 Australian Opens, 17 won championship, 16 semi-finals, 15 third, 14 SF, 13 SF. Topspin, taking the last half of the 2016 season off to let his surgically repaired left knee heal did the trick for him last year, which he kicked off by winning his 5th Australian title and ending a long sequence of defeats in Grand Slam finals against Nadal. After skipping the French, won Wimbledon for a record 8th time and become the 2nd oldest major winner in the Open narrow behind Ken Rosewall. With the exception of a 3rd round exit in 2015, has reached the semi-finals or better at Melbourne Park every year since 2004. Warmed up by combining with Belinda Bencic to win the Hopman Cup International Mixed Teams Tournament for Switzerland. Grigor Dimitrov seeded, 3 age, 26 2017 match record, 49-19 2017 singles titles, 4 career singles titles, 8 major titles, 0, best, SF, Australian Open, 17, and Wimbledon, 14. Last 5 Australian Opens, 17 SF, 16 third, 15 fourth, 14 QF, 13th first topspin, coming of his best season to date, when he finished at a career-high number 3 and went 5-0 to win the season-ending ATP Finals. In 2017, started the year by winning the Brisbane International title and then making a career-best run to the semi-finals at the Australian Open, where he lost in 5 sets and almost 5 hours to Nadal. Failed to defend his Brisbane title last week when he lost to eventual champion Nick Kyrgios in the semi-finals, but he appeared to be relaxed and confident and produced one of the highlights of the tournament by leaping over the net to help injured opponent Kyle Edmund in the quarterfinals. Alexander Zverev seeded, 4 age, 20 country, Germany 2017 match record, 55-22 2017 singles titles, 5 career singles titles, 6 major titles, 0, best, 4th, Wimbledon, 17 last 5 Australian Opens, 17 third, 16th first, 15 DNP, 14 DNP, 13 DNP topspin, finished behind only Federer and Nadal for most titles in 2017 in a season that earmarked him for bigger things to come. Produced the biggest victory of his career to beat Djokovic en route to his first ATP Masters title at Rome. Beat Federer in the final of the Masters tournament in Montreal. Reached a career-high number 3 ranking in November, becoming the youngest player since Djokovic in 2007 to break into the top 3. For all his success at Masters level, still hasn't made a run to the quarter-finals of a major. Helped Germany reach final of Hopman Cup in Perth, but was no match for Federer in the final after winning a tight first set. Novak Djokovic seeded, 14 age, 30 country, Serbia 2017 match record, 32-8 2017 singles titles, 2 career singles titles, 68 major titles, 12, Australian Open, 08, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, French Open, 16, Wimbledon, 11, 14, 15, US Open, 11, 15. Last 5 Australian Opens, 17th second, apostrophe 16 watt, apostrophe 15 watt, 14 QF, apostrophe 13 watt. Topspin, shares the record for most Australian titles with 6 but was a doubtful starter after an extended break from the tour dating back to quarter-final exit at Wimbledon because of a right elbow injury. His year-end ranking slid from number 2 in 2016 to number 12 last year after his layoff. Plans to confirm one way or the other after considering his form in exhibition matches in Melbourne. He beat Dominic Thiem 6-1, 6-4 in an exhibition at Cairns on Wednesday. Excels on the hard courts at the Australian Open, where he is aiming to be the first man to win 7 singles crowns and break a tie with Roy Emerson, who won his home title in 1961 and from 1963-67. Prior to a shocking 2-ND round loss in 5 sets last year to wildcard entry Denis Istomin, was on a 41 record and 5 titles in the previous 6 years at Melbourne Park. Nick Kyrgios seeded, 17 age, 22 country, Australia 2017 match record, 31-17 2017 singles titles, 0 career singles titles, 4 major titles, 0, best, QF. Australian Open, 15, Wimbledon, 14 last 5 Australian Opens, 17th second, 16th third, 15 QF, 14th second, 13 DNP topspin, has enormous potential but occasional lapses in motivation. Is the only active player to have won his first career meetings against Nadal, Federer and Djokovic, establishing his credentials when he beat Nadal to reach the 2014 Wimbledon quarterfinals as a 19-year-old wildcard entry ranked number 144. Started 2018 in a positive frame of mind, beating defending champion Dimitrov in the semi-finals on the way to winning the Brisbane International, his first title on home soil and first anywhere since 2016. Had some issues with his left knee, which needed taping in Brisbane, but doesn't expect it to bother him in Melbourne. Australia hasn't had a homegrown men's champion since and a national championship since 1976, so Kyrgios should have the crowd on his side. Follow John Pye on Twitter at http://twitter.com/byjohnpye_. More app tennis coverage, https://upnews.com/tag/apptennis.